Crytek is a German video game and software developer based in Frankfurt, Germany. The company is best known for developing the first installment of the Far Cry series, various well-known titles such as Rise, Son of Rome, Warface, Homefront: The Revolution, and most popularly, the Crysis series. Crytek's Crysis series first started its life when Crysis 1 was released on November 13, 2007. This would bring upon the long line of the "Can It Run Crysis" memes, as the first release of the Crysis series was incredibly demanding for modern PC gaming rigs of the time. However, even with the high-end rig that was required to play Crysis 1, the game was praised for its large sandbox-like missions and its tactical gameplay. Crysis 1 and the following titles in the series would also become known as some of the most beautiful games even to this day, as the original was way ahead of its time in terms of video game graphics. After Crytek released the first of their series, they began work on their next project, Crysis Warhead. Less than a year after Crysis 1's release, Crysis Warhead began hitting the shelves on September 16, 2008. Crysis Warhead sought out to fix all of Crysis 1's problems and to expand on its predecessor. It features completely new areas, smoother gameplay, and many changes on what held back the first game. Was Crytek done there? No, they were just getting started. After Crytek's reputation grew as the first two games of the Crysis series became more popular, Crytek wanted to do something different. With that, Crytek worked for the next 3 years, delving into their next project for the Crysis series. The fruit of their labor was Crysis 2. Crysis 2 was something different compared to the previous two games in the series. Crysis 2 released March 22, 2011. Instead of the vast, lush jungle that was your stomping grounds in the previous two titles, Crysis 2 was instead set in a post-apocalyptic state of a ruined New York City. Crysis 2 had somewhat sacrificed the previously much larger indestructible sandbox maps and traded it in for much more linear gameplay, attempting to appeal to the console player base. However, it was Crytek's mission to push CryEngine to its limits, and Crysis 2 did impress in the aspect of graphics, especially as a game catered towards console players. Even after negativity boiled up on Crysis 2 after its release due to it being much more dumbed down to the level of Call of Duty, Crytek pushed on through. With the release of Crysis 2, Crytek learned from their mistakes and went back to work. Crytek was ready to reveal what they had been working on for the past 2 years, and with that, they released Crysis 3. Crysis 3 was released February 19, 2013. While people were awaiting the release of Crysis 3 since the teaser trailers back in early 2012, many felt skeptical about Crysis 3 and thought it looked like another Crysis 2, which some people touted either as a complete console mess-up to the Crysis franchise or a masterpiece. Whatever your personal opinion may be on Crysis 3, Crytek made this game their chance to bring Crysis back on track. While Crytek still wanted to allow console players to be able to play through the maps easily, they still wanted to go back to their old roots with what started them off. The large maps where you could engage and execute objectives in any way you wished, and have multiple entry points to the target. Crysis 3 did this very well, bringing in bits and pieces of what made Crysis 1 and Crysis 2 enjoyable experiences, along with the host of badass cutscenes, gameplay mechanics, and the variety of weapons you could choose from. Crysis 3 was fairly well received, but Crysis 2's damage had already sunk in. Along with Crysis 2, Crysis 3 had also focused somewhat on the console market and the online multiplayer aspect greatly, focusing less on the single-player campaign. While multiplayer isn't always a bad thing, Crysis was a video game series known for its top-of-the-line graphics, beauty, and the ability to play as a one-man army protagonist, which had enhanced strength and could become invisible at will. In the end, Crysis 3 was a breathtaking experience like all of the previous games in the series, and was also obviously flawed in many different ways, but still managed to give the player a fantastic experience being in control of the nanosuit. Crysis is a series that will be remembered, and known for its unique gameplay elements and the fact that it pushed boundaries in the game industry other games have yet to even glimpse.
I'm only human. My name is Lawrence Barnes. They called me